Hi. So, are you a business owner who has a positive impact in the world and you've been wondering, are there any impact investors out there who might want to invest in my business? I'm Jenny Kassan. I'm a securities lawyer and capital raising coach, and I'm really excited to share with you my experience working with impact investors and how to find the right impact investors for you. So, the first thing that we should talk about is what really is an impact investor. I think people have lots of different ideas and definitions of what that is. So, my definition of an impact investor is somebody who wants to make an investment of their own money or the money that they're managing into a business that's having some kind of positive impact on the world. And they care about the impact in addition to caring about the other aspects of the investment. So, someone who doesn't care about an impact at all, they're mostly going to care about, what is going to be my return on investment? How risky is this investment? How can I get my money back out when I want it? But an impact investor might care about all those things, but in addition, they also are excited to put their investment dollars towards businesses that are having some kind of a positive impact. And, what does that even mean to have a positive impact? Everyone's going to define that differently. There might be things that you really care about seeing in the world. Like maybe you're passionate about supporting small farmers, or maybe you're passionate about supporting affordable housing, or maybe you're passionate about supporting women business owners. So if you put your investor hat on, anytime you might be attracted to investing in a business that meets one of those things that you're excited about and that you care about and that you want to see in the world, that's really being an impact investor. And this is becoming more and more popular. There are more and more businesses that are talking about their impacts because they know that it actually can help attract more funding. And this is every type of business. So even the largest companies, the largest public giant corporations are talking about good things that they're doing for the environment or for their workers. And they're also trying to avoid negative stories coming out about negative impacts they're having on the world. And that's because more and more people who have money to invest are wanting to do something with it that is in alignment with what they care about and their values. So if your business does have an aspect to it that is having a positive impact, or you maybe just fit in a category of a type of business that people might be excited to support, which could even be something as simple as, hey, my business has a storefront on the main street of Wichita, Kansas, and people who live in Wichita, Kansas really care about supporting small businesses on the main street. So there's so many different ways you can define impact, and appealing to investors' desire to put their money towards something that has a positive impact is really great. It's definitely going to help you appeal to investors more than if you just talk about the financial aspects of investing in your business. So, but what are the different types of impact investors? So, the term impact investor can be applied to lots and lots of different kinds of investors. So, it could be someone who has a financial advisor and they're telling their financial advisor, I don't want to invest in any businesses that deal with weapons or tobacco, and maybe their financial advisor is looking at investing their investment dollars in companies on the stock market that have been screened for those things. There's also impact investment funds that invest in non-public companies, smaller businesses that haven't gone public yet, which by the way, 99.9% of businesses in the United States are not giant public companies. And so there are some impact investment funds that are focusing on those companies that are not listed on the stock market. And they each have their own things that they care about. And they also have their own investment models. So some impact investors, some of those kinds of funds, they still want really high returns on their investment, and they may even be looking for the same kind of investment model as a venture capitalist would be looking for, who would care more about investing like in a high growth tech startup. And they may want the exact same thing, and they just say, yeah, I want my 10x return on my investment in your company. At least 10, I want to multiply my investment by 10 times within 5 to 7 years when you sell your company to a larger company. And on top of that, I also want you to have a positive impact on the world. But, if you're not a good fit for that model, I don't care how much positive impact you're having on the world, those impact investors are not going to be a good fit for you. So it's important to know which impact investors are a good fit. There's other impact investors that are more open minded and willing to invest on different models. There's even some that don't care that much at all about the financial return. There are people who invest through philanthropic funds so that the financial return doesn't even matter, because it's all just a charitable donation anyway, and they already got their tax write-off. So you just need to be thinking about, okay, my company has a positive impact. Who are the right impact investors for me? Just saying I need an impact investor is not enough to help you connect with the right ones. So just be aware that I would say a majority of investors are impact investors, because most people, studies and surveys have shown that most people actually do really care about their money going to things that they think are good and having a good impact on the world. And I'll say especially women and young people, even more so, really, really care about that. Impact investors are not unusual to find at all, but you just want to make sure you use the same criteria you would use for any investor in terms of whether they're a good fit when deciding who to reach out to. And I do have some other videos that will help you decide who to reach out to as a potential investor and how to avoid the wrong ones. You can check out this video. You can also check out this playlist. And please put some comments in the comment section about your experience with impact investors. So I can't wait to hear your stories of looking for impact investors. And please continue to watch my channel so you can learn more tips about how to find the right investors for you.